Oh, good morning, y'all. I have the house to myself, which is awesome. Um, just wish it was a little better outside. It's not raining, but it's definitely cold, wet, and windy. Um, that's not gonna stop me though. I'm definitely gonna take the blade out for a little bit, or at least 3 packs, because that's all I have. Um, I gotta go give my poor cat some food too. He's just looking around for anything to eat. um, yeah. Well, I'm gonna make some coffee. Rip a couple of packs in the Tiny Whoop for its first. Well, it's not its maiden flight, because you've seen that already. Me flying around in my boxers. But this will be the first time I'll be able to actually open it up and fly into rooms and stuff like that, because it's not going to be 1 o'clock in the morning and everybody's going to be sleeping. But yeah, it's not pretty out there. So much so that I had to turn artificial light on. Usually it's lit up like a Christmas tree in here. But yeah, it is cold, wet, and God, I hate the focus on the stupid lens. Tell you folks, the Tamron 18-200 for the A6000 is a piece of crap. I'm so glad that I didn't actually waste my money on it. If I would have known how shitty it was, though, I would have definitely got a better lens. But yeah, that's what we're working with out there. Oh shit, that's not what I want to do. That's what I want to do. So yeah, yeah, I got nothing. Let's go fly some Tiny Whoop action and drink some coffee. Well, the weather's not cooperating at all. It is not raining, but it is misting. And I'm not taking my brand new quad up out there. It so sucks, man. Because I bought that damn thing in the hopes that it would rectify situations like this. You know, if there was a big warehouse that I could go fly in at any time I wanted, that'd be great. But like, there isn't. So I guess I'm stuck playing with the Tiny Whoop today. And apparently I did not hot glue the camera good enough because it came out. But thankfully it just pops right back in. Gonna have to load it up with some more hot glue. Gonna have to play with the tuning a little bit too. That's one thing that I love about this is that, I mean, granted, it's gonna be nothing like tuning a 5-inch or anything like that, but you know, it'll give me a feel of what things do. You know, like, do I have to turn rates down, or can I change the RC rate down? Like, can what changes things better or more appropriately? Lowering the RC rate so the sticks are a little less sensitive, or changing the actual super rate. You know, I don't know none of this crap, and I'm hoping that playing with the tuning of this will help me get a better feel of what those things do. Yeah. So that's all I got for right now. I don't think I'm gonna start playing with this thing yet. I'm just gonna start editing Friday's and yesterday's vlog, and hope it clears up a little bit out there. Hopefully it dries up and precipitation goes away a little, and you know, as long as the driveway is dry and it's not, and there's no actual water in the air, that's all I care about. You know, I'll just keep it from landing in the grass, hopefully. And that's another, reminds me of another thing I want to do. Now that I have a hot glue gun, I'm going to Velcro some Velcro to those batteries. And hopefully that'll help with the completely worthless battery strap. Yeah, that's it for now. Thanks. And thankfully I forgot to take the manual focus off and put it back into automatic focus, so I'm sure most of that is blurry, but I'm sure you got the gist of it. See you later.
Well, hi, y'all. Guess what? I'm shooting this in black and white because I can. It's Sunday night. I have to start working again tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. Well, actually, in a sense, I am kind of looking forward to it because I work in a big warehouse, and I will be able to I'll be able to fire the blade in there. Yeah, I've clearly had a couple cocktails, but I apologize. Kind of meant to get good and drunk last night, but I'm old, and I fell asleep on the couch before I even had a chance to. And that because I hadn't hardly slept in 2 days, and oh my god, Friday and Saturday were long, hectic days. And today I kind of basically had the whole day to myself, and really didn't do jack shit. The weather was freaking horrible. I couldn't fly the blade at all until way later on in the afternoon when I went to Steve's house. That was pretty cool. Yeah. I didn't do shit. I just was kind of lazy for majority of the day. I went, man, what the hell did I do? I was kind of doing something around here all day, but what the hell was it? I know I tried flying the blade in the apartment, which is just an absolutely no-go. Unless I put it in like stabilization mode or whatever it's called. It stabilizes itself a little bit, but not a lot. And so I was able to like get into the bedroom and back and whatnot, but the hardest part is just not pounding it against the ceiling, man, because you accidentally give it a little too much throttle and it is just blasting right into the ceiling. It's just got, I mean, just imagine like if by chance you've ever flown a tiny whoop, just 100,000 times more punch. I mean, I even have like cathedral ceilings in my living room. I mean, not like 14-foot tall ceilings, but I would say at the peak it's a good, well, you know, maybe at the peak it's a good 15 feet. And it goes from like, you know, a foot off the floor up to that 15 feet. And just, boom, it is up there. So it's just not kosher to fly in here. I really wish they could make a brushless micro that's like that big, you know, versus that big. But I did get to fly it over at Steve's house. And thankfully, I didn't bring the goddamn SD card for my goggles, so I have no footage of that. I burnt all three packs over at Steve's house. I was flying through the park and through the pavilion and stuff like that, and around his house, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. But I'll tell you what, there's some funky things about that thing. I don't know what it is, but every now and then, it'll just do something that I did not tell it to do. Like, one time I went to go punch up, and it just went like, and then made a wicked sound, and just went like, it like pitched way back, and but it like immediately corrected itself. It sounds like something mechanical is failing, but yet it acts like something electrical is happening, because it stops and corrects itself just as fast as it happens, which I'm still so new to this stuff, but you'd think of something mechanic, it makes a sound when it happens. Like, it sounded like something clanked on something, so I don't even know how to describe it or whatnot, but Steve saw it because he was actually riding along with me on his goggles. And at one point in time, I was just going along, and all of a sudden it just went, wah! And I was just like, whoa, see that? I didn't do that. And he called it an oscillation, which I'm not even sure what that means. And it makes sense because I saw on a comment on one of the quick reviews on the YouTubes, where someone was like, oh, I didn't see any oscillations that I've seen in other videos and whatnot, and I'm too new to this crap. I don't know what any of that stuff means yet, unfortunately, but yeah, I just called it like a ghost in the board, where all of a sudden it would just glitch and do something I didn't tell it to do. And it only happened twice in 3 packs. And it's just very quickly. It's nothing dramatic where like it just goes out of control and crashes. But oh, and by the way, Steve, I sent you a text, so you know this already, even though you're sound asleep. But I put a little mix up of all your Tiny Whoop videos together. I think it's pretty cool, and I hope you don't mind that I put in SLP3 Productions at the very end of it, but you know, it's my watermark. But I figured, you know, you've done so much for me, and I can't appreciate, or no, I can't express, literally I can't, because I'm stumbling over my own words, how much I appreciate everything you've done for me, and Chris, and Troy, all you guys. And the only way I could think of was just, you know, making you a video, because that's a skill set that I have, and you might not have it. I don't even know. Or at least might not have access to what I have. But regardless, I figured it was the least I could do was just put a cool video for you together. And I think it turned out pretty awesome. I hope you guys had as fun weekend as I did. There were a lot of it that sucked, but a lot of it was awesome. And yeah. Hope you guys don't have a horrible Monday. And let's hope I don't too. And we'll see you then.